Lesson 15.1, polygons. And if you don't remember who I am, because I haven't had a video in a while, I am Mr. Linz, I'm your math teacher. This lesson on polygons is really just starting us off in the unit so that getting us familiar with some of the vocabulary. So let's look at all of this vocabulary. Quite a bit. Let's go one at a time though. Starting with the polygon. It's a closed figure made up of line segments, and there are no curved lines or open areas. So looking at our practice over here, you can see that all of these lines are closed and they're all lines. You don't see any curved or rounded edges. But if I were to get rid of this part like right here, that's now considered an open figure and it doesn't count. It's no longer a polygon. Then we can actually take it a step further in a regular polygon. A regular polygon has sides and angles that are all the same. So it would be where you have every side and every angle is going to be equal in your figure. Then we get to things that I think you know. You know what a triangle is, and you know that it has three sides. It looks something like that. But one thing that's important to know is that it can be labeled by its sides or by its angles. So you could have an isosceles triangle, you could have a scalene triangle or an equilateral triangle or a right triangle. You could have an acute triangle or an obtuse triangle. And so there's a lot of different ways, and the way we identify it is by either its sides excuse me, or its angles. The next would be a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral has four sides. It would be like a rectangle, a rhombus, a parallelogram, a parallelogram. It's focused on having four sides. And really, if you look at it, the prefix quad, Q-U-A-D, means four. Tri means three. So let's go to the next one and look at pentagon. We know that pentagon has the word pent or penta excuse me, means five. So a pentagon has five sides like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hexagon has six sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And an octagon has 8 sides because oct means 8. And if you look at it, you've seen octagons all over the place. A stop sign is an example of an octagon. Let's look at our practice. Now, in our practice, we're trying to identify, is something a quadrilateral? I'm sorry, is it a polygon? And is it a regular polygon? So first, let's see this one. Let's pretend like I didn't erase that and it had the line that went across here. Is it a polygon? Sure. And what would we call that polygon? Well, since it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, we would call it a quadrilateral. And is it going to be regular? No, it would not. The reason it's not regular is you can see this angle opens out this way, and this is almost like a right angle. So these two angles are going to be different. They'd be different from that angle and different from that angle. So therefore, it's not a regular polygon. Let's look at number 2. We have this. We all know that that's a triangle because it has 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. But is it a regular polygon? And the answer is yes, because it has all the angles are the same and all of the sides are the same. The next one, what would we call this figure? Well, we look at it and we count the sides. We'll start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I made a mistake on drawing that. Okay, well, it's supposed to be an octagon because it would have 8 sides. But it looks like I maybe drew an extra one. Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I made a mistake. So if it were to have 8 sides, it would be an octagon, but it would not be a regular polygon. And why wouldn't it be a regular polygon? Right, because it doesn't have equal sides or equal angles. And then the last one, this one I did a little bit better of a job on. There is an octagon. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. And since all of the side lengths are the same and all the angles are the same, then we would say yes, it is a regular polygon. So hopefully out of the lesson today, you're able to identify the difference between a polygon and a not a polygon. So is it a closed figure, and does it have all line segments? And also a regular polygon. Are all the sides and angles the same? I think you guys already knew triangle and through octagon. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask in class. Otherwise, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.